Assalamu alaikum students. Illustration number 10. This one students, it's a little bit tough question. ये थोड़ा सा hard है. So please first complete focused on question. Then we are going to solve the question. Saraswati High School, Khed shows the following position on 31st March 2018 balance sheet. Number 1, liability side, capital fund 6,80,000, entrance fees 20,000. Then asset side, cash in hand 5,000, cash at bank 8,000, laboratory 15,000, building 6 lakhs, furniture 40,000, book 22,000, tuition fees receivable. Receivable means tuition fees अभी तक के मिलना बाकी है. That's why it's shown on asset side, amount 10,000 and tally amount is 7 lakh. Next, receipt and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2019. अब यहाँ पे देखो स्टूडेंट्स, completely focus on date. यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है रिसिप्ट एंड पेमेंट कब का दिया हुआ है 31st मार्च 2019, और वहाँ पे ऊपर बैलेंस शीट कौन सी दी हुई थी 31st मार्च 2018. दैट मीन्स हमारा करंट ईयर कौन सा है 2018 एंड 19, एंड आवर करंट ईयर स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 1st April 2018 टू 31st मार्च 2019. और वहाँ पे जो बैलेंस शीट दी हुई है इट्स कॉल्ड आर ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट. कौन सी बैलेंस शीट है हमारी ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट है. क्लियर. सो कम टू रिसिप्ट साइड, टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, कैश 5,000, बैंक 8,000. नाउ लिसन स्टूडेंट्स, यही सेम देखो कैश का 5,000 और कैश एट बैंक का 8,000 ऊपर ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट में भी दिया हुआ है. सो इट्स आर ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस, सो वी वोंट राइट दिस बैलेंसेस इनटू आवर एक्चुअल क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट, ट्यूशन फीस 2017-18 8,000, 2018-19 1 लाख. अभी हमें रिसीव हुई है ट्यूशन फीस 2017-18 कितनी रिसीव हुई है 8,000, जबकि ऊपर ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट में कितना दिया हुआ है 10,000 इज रिसीवेबल एंड वी रिसीव्ड ओनली 8,000. सो 2,000 इज स्टिल पेंडिंग, shows on the balance sheet asset side. And 2018-19 it's our current year tuition fees received, so shows on the income side. Next, to fine collected, to admission fees, to term fees, to donation for library, to internet, to interest on bank deposit, to government grants in bracket revenue. Comes to payment side, number 1, buy salaries to teachers, buy salaries to office staff, buy booked purchased on 1st January 2019. Next, buy printing and stationery, buy annual gathering expenses, buy office rent, buy repairs, buy sports expenses, buy furniture purchased on 1st July 2018. Now listen, in opening balance sheet there is always a furniture amount 40,000. So 40,000 it's a opening balance and 50,000 is purchased in the middle of the year. Next, buy balance carried down called closing balances, cash 8,000 and bank 12,000. Now come to adjustments. Number 1, tuition fees are outstanding for the current year rupees 5,000. करंट ईयर की हमारी ट्यूशन फीस आउटस्टैंडिंग है. इट्स आर इनकम, सो हम क्या करेंगे ऐड इन ट्यूशन फीस ऑन इनकम साइड एंड सेकेंड इफेक्ट बैलेंस शीट असेट साइड. नेक्स्ट, सैलरी टू टीचर इज आउटस्टैंडिंग रुपीज़ 15,000. सैलरी टू टीचर इज आउटस्टैंडिंग, टीचर्स को दी हुई जो सैलरी है उसमें 15,000 इज स्टिल पेबल, हमें अभी तक के देना है. इट्स आर लायबिलिटीज़. फर्स्ट on expenditure side add in salary and second effect balance sheet liability side. Next, rent paid in advance rupees 3,000, paid in advance called prepaid rent. So क्या करेंगे रेंट में से लेस करेंगे and second effect balance sheet asset side. Next, depreciation on book at the rate 15% per annum, एंड 10% ऑन फर्नीचर। बुक पे से 15% लेस करना है एंड फर्नीचर में से 10%। सो फर्नीचर का हम डेप्रिसिएशन कैसा लेस करेंगे? फर्स्ट जो ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट में शोज किया है फर्नीचर 40,000, सो 40,000 इंटू 10%, सो कितना आएगा 4,000 रुपीज़। एंड नेक्स्ट we purchase further furniture for rupees 50,000 on July and we use this furniture for 9 months, so 50,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100 multiplied by 9 upon 12. So through this we can calculate the depreciation amount for 9 month use of furniture. Clear है? यहाँ पे दो अमाउंट है फर्नीचर के 40,000 and 50,000. 40,000 is used for complete whole year, that is 12 month, and 50,000 is used for only 9 month. Clear? Next same as books. Books हमने कब परचेज किए थे? लिखा हुआ परचेज ऑन 1st January 2019 and we use these books only for 3 months, right? So 15,000, sorry, on opening balance sheet books amount is rupees 22,000, or in payment side we purchase book for rupees 15,000. Same furniture की तरह ही करना है. 22,000 complete whole year use हुआ है, so 22,000 into 15%, and then जो 15,000 है वो हमने कब परचेज की है? 1st January को, and these 15,000 books is used only for 3 months, so 15,000 multiplied by 15 upon 100 multiplied by 3 upon 12. Through this we can calculate the depreciation amount of books. Clear है? Now we move forward. We are moving forward to the actual answer. Inshallah, at the end of this question, I'll show you the working note regarding depreciation on furniture and depreciation on books. First heading in the books of Saraswat High School, Khed, income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2019. First expenditure side, to salaries to teacher, and there is an adjustment on salaries to teachers. We write in inner column 1,80,000. Add outstanding salaries. These adjustments show in adjustment number 2. So we write in inner column 15,000, 1,80,000 plus 15,000, outer column 1,95,000. Next, to salary to office staff, outer column 30,000. To printing and stationery, outer column 5,000. To annual gathering expenses, outer column 10,000. To office rent, there is an adjustment on office rent, so we write in inner column 16,000 less prepaid, and this adjustment shows as its adjustment number 3. So 16,000 minus 3,000, outer column 13,000. Next, to repairs, outer column 15,000. To sports expenses, outer column 5,000. To depreciation, underline furniture, inner column 7,750. Books, inner column 3,863. Outer column 11,630. Now come to income side. Number 1, buy tuition fees. There is an adjustment on tuition fees, and this adjustment is adjustment number 1. Current year outstanding fees is rupees 5,000. So buy tuition fees, inner column 1 lakh. Add outstanding tuition fees, inner column 5,000. So outer column 1 lakh 5,000. Next, buy fine collected, outer column 2,000. Buy admission fees, outer column 10,000. Buy term fees, outer column 7,000. Buy interest on bank deposit, outer column 5,000. Buy government grants, और वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है गवर्नमेंट ग्रांट्स के ब्रैकेट में रेवेन्यू. रेवेन्यू मीन्स इट्स आर इनकम, सो शोज इन इनकम साइड, outer column 2 lakh. After posting all the receipt and payment items, we are having surplus. So we write in expenditure side to surplus, outer column 44,387. एंड इन ब्रैकेट में राइट एक्सेस ऑफ इनकम ओवर एक्सपेंडिचर. सरप्लस को क्या बोलते हैं? एक्सेस ऑफ इनकम ओवर एक्सपेंडिचर. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? नाउ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू द बैलेंस शीट. First heading, balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Okay, it's a closing balance sheet. और जो क्वेश्चन में दिया था 31st March 2018, it's an opening balance sheet. Number 1, on liability side, capital fund, and these amount shows on the opening balance sheet. So you write in inner column 6,80,000, add surplus in inner column 44,387. So outer column 7,24,387. Next, entrance fees, outer column 20,000, donation to library, outer column 1,000, outstanding salary of teacher, outer column 15,000. Now come to asset side, cash in hand 8,000, cash at bank 12,000. Next, tuition fees receivable, in other word we can say outstanding tuition fees, underline 2017-18, inner column 2000. अब यहाँ पे 2000 कैसा आया मैं आगे ना आपको बता रहा हूँ. इन ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट ही शोज ऑन असेट साइड ट्यूशन फीस रिसीवेबल 10,000, ऑन ए रिसिप्ट साइड द एग्जामिनर सेड टू ट्यूशन फीस 17-18 8,000. मतलब 10,000 हमें मिलना थी और हमें रिसिप्ट में कितनी मिली? 8,000 मिली. सो स्टिल कितनी रिसीवेबल है? 2,000. सो 2017-18 2,000 एंड 2018-19 करंट ईयर्स 5,000 shows on the adjustment number 1. So 2,000 plus 5,000, outer column 7,000. Next, prepaid rent, outer column 3,000. Laboratory, outer column 15,000. Building, outer column 6 lakhs. Now come to furniture. First, furniture in opening balance shows balance 40,000. Add furniture purchase, inner column 50,000. So 40 plus 50, inner column 90,000, then less 10% depreciation 7,750. So outer column 82,250. Come to books. First, on opening balance sheet, books amount is 22,000. Add purchases 15,000. So 22,000 plus 15,000, inner column 37,000, less 15% depreciation 3,863. So outer column 33,137. Now all the posting have been done and all the adjustment have been done, and after completion the question we have tally our balance sheet, and our tally amount is 7,60,387, 7,60,387. Now listen students, come to the working note. देखो मैंने आपको बैलेंस शीट के नीचे बताया हूँ. First, calculation of depreciation on furniture. So 40,000 furniture is used for whole year. So 40,000 10% कितना आएगा? 4,000. And the furniture we purchased on 1st July amounting rupees 50,000 is used for 9 months. So 50,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100 multiplied by 9 upon 12. So उसका depreciation कितना आया हमारा? 3,750. So total depreciation on furniture is amounting rupees 7,750. Now come to depreciation on book. So first 22,000 books complete use for whole year. So 22,000 multiplied by 15%. So amount is 3,300. And second books amounting rupees 15,000. Second book amounting rupees 15,000 is used only for 3 months. So 15,000 multiplied by 15 upon 100 multiplied by 3 upon 12. So we earn depreciation amount rupees 563. So total depreciation on book is amounting rupees 308.63. Clear students? Through this we can calculate the depreciation. Okay.